on, Esther. Take one.
Guys, so thank you for listening to my story. What I can say about, my story, what does one say? Why did these terrible events happen to me? I was raped as a child by my grandfather for a duration of 2 years, molested, raped 11 times.
But I am not a Roman Catholic. And he roared and laughed. I thought that was terribly funny. I said, I'm a Welsh Catholic. He thought that was even worse. Anyway, he said, come in and have breakfast. So I went in and had breakfast with the church, which was rather nice because it was an early morning service.
Oh, yeah.
And he was quite amused because he found out that being an Anglican, and what happened a long, long time ago, the service is very much the same. And the fact that I took Latin at school meant I could even talk some of their gibberish, yes.
Holding space between what is and what could possibly be. And the possibly be, I'm going to suspend that for a little while because the space that I'm in is that I'm beginning to believe, and I'm really struggling with this issue right now, that maybe the space that Spencer finds himself in is the space that he finds himself in, and maybe my view of his life is just my view. I'm going to hold my tragicness, the tragicness of the view that I have of him, I'm going to hold that prayerfully. And for all the Spencers out there, whether they are homeless, whether they are whatever they could be, is up to them.
I can't get off my feet. I can't get off my feet. Easy. Some someone feels this. I can't get off my feet. Can't get off my feet. Easy.
You and I are the only one to do something here with the wet, with the compostable and things that potentially could be food to farm animals as well.
Fantastic. What am I giving them? If they're feeding pigs, they need to know.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that pigs don't eat. Most people don't know that.
Pigs they're picky. Huh? They don't like peels of onion, for example. They won't touch it.
Don't like things that are off.
No, that's a misconception. You can't give anything to pigs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They will be forced to eat it, but it's not good for them.
But they love plate scrapings.
Yeah,
That's the best.
You wish you could have a pig on the floor. Just take it outside.
Yeah, let's not push it.
The bin.
On Facebook, I came across something called Pollinating Pride in People. Pollinating Pride in People. Pollinating Pride in People. In people.
I can't get off my feet. I can't get off my feet. Easy. Some someone feels this. I can't get off my feet. Can't get off my feet. Easy.
10-year-old son, you know, Raphael, this morning he says to me, and you know how I get really wafty with ideas and things, and he says, Mom, sometimes you just totally confuse me, you confuse my mind. I'm like going, oh dear. I try not to do this to a 10-year-old. I mean, what have I been talking to him about? That he's, no, you, basically what he's saying is, I mix up the superheroes. I put them in the wrong universe.
Oh.
So it's like I talk about Spider-Man or whatever are in, which one are they in?
Marvel and DC.
So which, I don't know, which one is
No,
Spider-Man?
you're not mixing up universes.
I mix up the superheroes
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
And Spider-Man or whatever are in, which one are they in?
Marvel and DC.
So which, I don't know, which one is
No,
Spider-Man?
you're not mixing up universes.
I mix up the superheroes
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
say, and so that's what he was talking about, that I put the superheroes in the wrong universes.
Yeah. I did have this word that I want to like.
Every single time, for months and months and months, every single time someone would ask me how are you doing, I would always lead with tired, and I'm exhausted. It can be people, someone who's really close to me and I want to connect with them,
Yeah.
and yet there's just some kind of a block that I'm not ready to, I don't know what's coming, there's some reason, and I look at
Fridays are holy, and they're holy because I'm more effective when I'm rested.